Good evening, fam. Good evening. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Listen, ladies, today is all about you today. Today is all about you today. There is a astonishing data out there in reference to women and life insurance. Right now in America, roughly 60 plus million women do not have life insurance. Let me repeat that one more time. Right now in America, 60 plus women do not have any life insurance. $0 in life insurance, whether at the job or whether outside of work, zero life insurance. Ladies, get in here. Get in here. I have a question. Why are you walking around here without any life insurance? You guys are probably more important than men in terms of life insurance. And there's many reasons that I say this. For example, if let's say a woman is married, and let's say she's a stay-at-home wife, right? For that man to go out and do what he's able to do, okay, is because of his wife. She stays home, she takes care of the kids, she cleans the house, make sure when he comes home, there's food, the house is clean, there's peace. If something happens to you, right, that guy has to shorten the amount of hours that he works because he's now responsible for taking care of the children. Or he can hire a nanny, which is going to cost him a few $1,000s a month. So just as much as the husband is important in reference to, or the dad is important in reference to having life insurance, so is the wife and so is the mom. 60 million women is a lot of people. That's a lot to not have life insurance, right? Ladies, in the comments, I want you guys to tell me if you have life insurance, and if you don't. And if you don't, why don't you have life insurance? What are your concerns? Let me read some data to you guys right now, okay? That might make you guys consider going out and getting life insurance today, okay? And this is important, right? Because a lot of when we hear life insurance, we think, oh, we'll get to it later. And things happen. And by the time we get to it, prime example, one of my agent wrote a policy for one of her good friends' father today. I'm sorry. This was about a month or so ago. She wrote the policy. It came back declined today because of some health stuff that happened to the gentleman, right? And she was telling me that she told the young lady 2-3 years ago to get a policy for the dad, and they never got around to it. And now the policy was declined. They couldn't even tell the agent the full reason why. They said the client will get a letter in the mail. That don't sound good. Okay? Listen, right now in the United States, women are more likely to develop dementia than men, with about 1/3 of individuals living with Alzheimer's. The most common time of dementia being women in America. And some of you guys know, or if you know somebody who had dementia, you know the amount of work it takes to care for a person like that, how much it costs, right? In the United States, cardiovascular disease, which includes heart attack, is the leading cause of death for women, accounting for about 1 in 3 female deaths. Let me read that to you guys one more time. in the United States, cardiovascular disease, which includes heart attack, is the leading cause of death for women, accounting for about 1 in 3 females' death. About 45% of women aged 20 and older in the U.S. are living with some form of cardiovascular disease. What does life insurance have to do with this? The new type of life insurance have something called living benefits. God forbid you're diagnosed with something like cancer, heart attack, stroke, dementia, renal failure. You can trigger your life insurance while you're still living and pull money from it, which will allow you to be able to afford a caretaker. It might even allow you to afford better medicine and better treatment. You understand? It will also allow you, after your treatment and your surgery and everything, it will also allow you to be able to maintain household expenses, mortgage, car note, utilities, the care that you need for someone to come in and take care of you. And all you have to focus on is your health. So 60 plus million women who are walking around here are walking around in danger zone. It says about 1 in 3 females' deaths are due to cardiovascular disease. And 60 plus million women are walking around without any life insurance. Okay, it gets even worse. Approximately 1 in 8 women, or about 13% of the United States, will develop breast cancer at some point in their lifetime. Breast cancer is the most common cancer diagnosed in women in the U.S. Breast cancer also increases with age, with most cases developing after age 50. It is estimated that in 2024, there were over 310,000 new cases. They had previous cases. In 2024, there were over 310,000 new breast cancer cases. Ladies, again, in the comment, I want you guys to let me know, because a lot of the time it might be people just simply don't know. People don't have the information. Most of the time, that could be it. It could also be procrastination. You understand? I get that a lot. A lot of people say, "Oh, not right now. Oh, not right now. Oh, I get to it." I've had 3 friends that have got cancer, females. One passed away a couple of years ago. The other 2 just beat it. Right? And then I have a real good friend of mine that went to school with her, and I feel I feel a certain way as an agent that I feel I could have done more. Because when I first wrote her first policy, right, I feel I could have just pushed a little bit more to get her a higher coverage. But I've never been a pushy agent. And now she's a new homeowner, you know, success, you know, growing in life and things like that. And she's developed some illnesses, and I thought I could get her an additional coverage, right? And that was also declined. And I feel, and we're the same age. We're the same age. So, ladies, listen. I don't want us to be a long one, but this is disturbing stats that I'm reading right here. This is disturbing stats that I'm reading right here, and um, that data that says 60 million women. I'm gonna have to say, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna have to say I believe it's true, because most of the time, if I look at just this week alone, the clients that I've had that are women, they had zero life insurance. It's not like they had like some and they want additional. No, they had none. So as I'm talking to you now, I'm thinking like, man, that data, it might be true. It kind of makes sense. You understand? On top of that too, and now that again that we're even talking, I'm jogging in my mind as to how many women clients that I have that have over $500,000 policy. I know for sure I don't have any women client that have $1 million policy. Yeah, I know for sure. And I'm trying to figure out how many have a $500,000 policy. Ladies, what do we need to do to get you in the game? What do we need to do to get you the coverage that you need? Especially with these newer life insurance that has the health side, and God forbid something happens to you, you know, you can go ahead and pull money from it and take care of your health, take care of your responsibility, and all you have and all you need to do is just focus on you just healing and getting better. These newer policies, you know, they're an amazing policy. So my question is, what do we need to do? Listen, I've been in business now for 16 years. I've serviced over 3,000 clients. Currently, I'm on pace for providing close to $500 million, $500 million worth of coverage to over 3,000 clients. One of the things that drive me, especially within our community, is us not getting small policies. It's us getting like big policies. You know, God forbid we pass away. Now we're changing generation. But on top of that, if some health situation happened to you, and you need to get a real good specialist, and specialists cost money. Okay, you don't have to decide, or you don't have to, you don't have to sacrifice your health because you don't have the money. You could now turn to your policy and pull money from your policy and go get a specialist to care for you. Listen, if you guys are interested in see how I can be of service to you, if you are currently, as you're watching this, and you don't have any life insurance, and you're saying to yourself, man, okay, it's about time. Man, this is me that he's talking about. Man, I got children. Man, I'm the breadwinner. I got responsibilities, and I don't have any life insurance. If it's you that I'm talking to, text me at 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. I'm here to help. See what we can do for you. I always tell people, it's better to have something than nothing. Okay? If your pockets can't swing $500,000, $1 million, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 100K. At least it's something. So that way, God forbid something happens to you, your family is not doing a GoFundMe or a fish fry or begging family for help. If you have young children, You don't have to worry about how they're going to be taken care of. Listen, have a wonderful and blessed day. I love you guys, and we'll talk soon.